For my organizational leadership project, I've chosen Tamsa Nqeneta, who's a long-term business partner of mine and friend. He has a master's in economics from the University of Stellenbosch and is a good communicator, often appearing in the Business Day and other publications in South Africa talking about economics. Big takeaway to come from our discussions on leadership is leaders as powerful communicators. A great example that we discussed at length is how we got our opportunity to supply Duff Coal to a big cement company in South Africa, and eventually leading to a 2-year contract with them, and really learnt and watched firsthand as Tammy and my other business partner really communicated well, presented what our ability was, and were able to convince a panel of 5 people that we could do something we had never done before, and do it very convincingly. And just their ability to display a vision, put out a vision, and convince people to entrust us with a big opportunity that would ultimately change our lives and our business. The second leadership quality that I've benefited from, seen, and really learned from, empathetic leadership. At a stage, we had a team of analysts, I think six different analysts, mostly young professionals who had just graduated, and running several groups of companies. And the way in which he was very relatable, likable, the way that he took time to know each person, to build a relationship with each person, to check in on them, what's going on in their lives, and take an interest, and be from a partner level the person who's in their lives on a day-to-day basis, and available and attentive, person who they would feel comfortable to be able to come to and ask questions, seek out and share whatever the issues were, but often then also the first point of call. The third and probably the biggest takeaway and biggest point of development, leadership development, that we did in our business, and through giving feedback to each other, through collaborating and accepting what we're good at and what others are good at, and allowing them to do that, is comes about really when our contract is on the line. One of our suppliers messed us up and put us in a very precarious situation by delivering the wrong spec call, which forced us to, first of all, take accountability and go to our clients and other stakeholders like our funders and accept that certain things had gone wrong, to explain to them what had gone wrong, to come up with a plan about how we're going to turn things around and give them the opportunity to recommit to us and trust us to turn around the situation. It took some time, but went to funders, refinanced. We over time traded out of that position. We honored our commitments to our initial funders, found new suppliers, set up new processes to make sure that the mistakes of the past wouldn't happen, that were much more step by step, and ensured that the right products would end up at the right place, and no one would be called in before each of the steps before that were done. But ultimately, we were able to regain the trust not only of our funders but also of our client, and eventually end up in a position where we were given a 2-year contract. We were, by the end, supplying coal along with Glencore, big multinational, for the particular plant that we supplied. In summary, our reflections helped us to reflect over our last few years building the businesses that we have, some key moments, some key attributes that allowed us to first of all have the opportunities that we've had, but also overcome some of the challenges that we faced, and grow quite a multifaceted business that encompasses and brings together many stakeholders and many employees.